Hello. If you think about how great Travis Kelce is, you will most definitely want to be one of only 1,000 first fans to receive this beautiful collector card for free. They are individually numbered, and all you have to do is like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to the Fantasy Football First channel. It's all in the description below. Now go enjoy the rest of the show.
And one. What is up, First fans? We have got a doozy for you. We are going back on our Raiders running back field. We discussed that pre-draft.
Yes.
And now we're here to discuss it after 3.5-ish games. We're in the middle of the Monday night game, which hasn't looked very good so far. We're not sure where it's at, but so far Josh Jacobs has been the only one on the field, and he had 10 rushes for 20 yards. Yeah. That's a solid 2 yards per carry, though. Solid.
Solid, too.
Whew. So we just want to discuss a little bit. We actually had a request for this. We were actually talking about doing it, and so now we're doing it right now. So that's for you, Wes. Anyway, we've got kind of a crowded backfield, which is what our series was on. We now currently have Josh Jacobs, Kenyon Drake, Peyton Barbour, new addition, and Jalen Richard, who's coming back off the IR.
Okay.
None of them have done great. Peyton Barbour so far has done the best. He's got 36 rushes, 143 yards, and a touchdown, 3 receptions, 31 yards, and no scores in 2 games. We have Kenyon Drake, who has had 21 rushes for 44 yards. Terrible. No. Another 13 for 138 yards, respectable, in 3 games. And Josh Jacobs, in 1 game, had 10 carries, 34 yards, and 2 touchdowns, with another reception for 6 yards. That was 1 game, the first game. Tonight, like we had mentioned, he had another 10 rushes for 20 yards. So 20 for 54 and 2 touchdowns. And then Jalen Richard hasn't done anything yet, but he's coming back. He did do a decent job last year, filling in about 25% of the time. So I don't know if he's going to get that or not with Kenyon Drake being there, but you know, he did a decent job. So we'll see how it's kind of just a muddied backfield.
Right.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know if you actually know this, but Peyton Barbour wasn't a Raider at the beginning of the year.
Nope.
He was on the Washington football team.
Yep.
And so the Raiders got him because Josh Jacobs went down.
Yeah.
Now that Josh Jacobs is back in, I don't really see a point in keeping Peyton Barbour unless Josh Jacobs gets injured. Josh Jacobs is the man. Peyton Barbour is not going to really do anything. He's a backup. And you go before the season started, we were talking about that split between Jacobs and Kenyon Drake.
Yeah.
Kenyon Drake is being paid a massive contract.
Yeah.
I don't really see a lot of involvement with Jalen Richard. I'm going to go back to the preseason conversation and still stick to what I said. I think Jacobs is going to get about 60% of the attention. Drake is going to get about 40% for the season. Unless an injury happens, I don't really see anything changing from that. What do you think?
I mean, it looks like Drake is getting some carries here and there, and then he's getting most of the reception work.
Yeah.
And then they're filling in with Josh Jacobs or Peyton Barbour doing the dirty work. And the dirty work really hasn't been that great. Even still, I don't know if any of these players are worth being on your football team, at least to this point. You know, if something changes, maybe, but boy, I wouldn't be happy having any of them on my team. I didn't draft any of them anywhere, really, so I kind of stuck to that. I kind of feel that same way right now. If you have one of them and you can get something for them and you can trade into a, maybe package one of these running backs. I mean, the only one that's probably worth much value is going to be Josh Jacobs because he's kind of unknown and kind of the starter. Yeah. So if you have him and package him with another medium wide receiver to upgrade to a better running back or a better wide receiver, I'd probably do that. But, it's up to you guys. They're your teams. Could stuff change? Sure. But, I mean, we've seen 4 games pretty much where they haven't really mustered much of a run game. Right. It's been the Derek Carr show. Yeah. And he's looked pretty darn good doing it. So I don't really see a reason to move away from that. I mean, they've been undefeated. Tonight they're not looking so good, though. They were down 14-0. But, It wasn't even halftime yet.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I just traded for Josh Jacobs, and like we were talking about earlier, I already have 2 running backs that I'm playing, so Josh Jacobs is pretty much on my bench until a bye week fill-in happens. I wouldn't feel comfortable having Jacobs as my starting running back, but as a bye week fill-in, I can.
Yeah, or if you can stack him like Devin did on your bench, if you can get him as your 3rd or your 4th, in a package deal coming back to you, and you can stash him, and if stuff changes, then you've got yourself, and if it doesn't, then, no harm.
Yeah.
But, we'll have to see. The Raiders' running back is not the best one to have.
No.
What do you guys think? Do you like any of these backs? You think any of them have a chance going forward? Let us know in the comments below. If you do, you can put that towards getting the TRAVIS KELCE Collector Card. We had 1,000 produced, and we're giving them all out for free. So we're trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers. We're giving one to everybody who subscribes. So see the details down below, and we will get one shipped out to you. With all of that being said,
always remember to finish first.
Thank you for listening to the FantasyFootballFirst.com podcast.
Jackson throws complete. Crabtree has it for a touchdown.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Get more fantasy info and check us out at FantasyFootballFirst.com.